Today's thrift store haul I got for $16.99 for this whole bag of fabric. It looks like a lot of clothing fabric, which is okay. Kind of like the one with the little pink flowers in there, so that was kind of my main purpose in buying it. So we'll see if this was a good buy or not. So definitely a bit of everything. Some white silky fabric. It's a thicker lining or something else, I don't know. Let's see how much there is. There's about 5 yards of this fabric. Awesome. Well, I'm afraid this might have wool in it. I feel a little tingly. It has a little bit of stretch. So it's some kind of knit fabric. It seems like it's really nice. And there's about 2 yards. Let's check this one out. So, I mean, all I have to do is put a binding on it and I got a little baby quilt, right? That would be an easy project. Oh. That seems more like a discoloration, so yeah, it would still work. Make it a cat bed, right? Okay, it feels like there's a ton of fabric here. Ton. Goodness. Oh, good. So it's $1 a yard apparently for 6 yards, but it doesn't say what kind of fabric it is. It's like a silky twill, if that's helpful. Sort of a really dark brownish green. 6 yards. If you have any suggestions for using that much fabric of that type, let me know. A blue lining material. Looks like a lot. Let's see how much. So right about 5 yards. This one, it would be easier for me to use because of the color. But I like it. It's real nice. Oh good, this one has a label. May's price. So it says twin unfinished, so I'm guessing that means like it's twin sized. Doesn't really feel like sheets though, because it has a texture. But it's very cute. It would be cute as an overlay for a dress, especially since it's not, doesn't feel bad, it just doesn't feel nice. Let's see how much there is. Well, there's about 2.5 yards, but it is about 2 yards wide. So it's pretty all around big, which would make sense if it's actually for a twin sheet. Next, it's a twill, kind of white fabric. Very useful. Let's see. Teensy tiny bit of stretch. A little bit more two-way. Let's see how much there is. It's actually about 1.5 yards. If you have any ideas for what I should use it for, let me know. A huge amount of corduroy. Thick wide wale, I think would be the way to refer to it. A lot. Make the kids some pants, some shorts, and then another pair of pants. I guess I could make myself a pair of pants. Let's see how much there is of this. So it's about 5.5 yards, and it's about 5.5 feet wide, which is a lot. Maybe I could make a little jumper, not the sweater, American jumper. Give me any suggestions that you think of that this would be useful for, because this is a lot of fabric. A lot. Okay, this is I don't know. It's a fairly thin, not silky, by the way. Has a nice drape. Probably like for dress pants, but you couldn't wear any dark underwear with it for sure. And it's not a twill. And no stretch. I mean, I guess it could be an uncomfortable lining, maybe. Let's see how much there is. Okay, there's about 5 yards of this too. Give me your suggestions on what you think I should do with it. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's felt, but it's like a nicer felt, but it's not wool felt. I mean, it's not exactly felt. It's not suede, just so we're clear on that, or the fake suede even. And it looks like there's a lot of it. When I saw it through the bag, I thought it was a totally different material, so I'm a little disappointed, but sometimes, you get a surprise. So let's see how much there is. So it's about 4 yards. If you guys know what this fabric actually is, I would love to know, because I feel like it's not quite felt, or certainly not the modern felts, and it's not a wool felt. This is like a lining, and 7 yards of it. Looks like they paid either $7 or just over $7, but it's definitely a black lining material. And this one I don't have to measure. Yay. I mean, at some point I'm sure it'll be useful. Right now though, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And this one. Very cute corduroy with embroidery. There's just under 1.5 yards of it. I'm not exactly sure how well orange goes with the pinks and purples. But again, a little jumper would work out for this amount of material. It might be even cutting it a little bit close just because of the direction of the corduroy. But it's real cute. And that's everything I got in this $16.99 thrift store haul bag of fabrics. I'm not sure about a couple of the fabrics. Let me know if you thought it was a good enough deal, and if you have any suggestions for any of the fabric.